Can I have your attention, please? You're going to miss the opening joke if you don't quiet down. I think you just did. Good evening. I'm Morton Halperin, and I'm the chair of the board of J Street, and it is my great honor to welcome you to this national gala. To begin with, I'd like to thank the wonderful group that we just heard singing, which is known as the Children's Chorus of Washington. Let's give them a round of applause. You may not know that one of the singers in the group is a woman named Shira Ben-Ami, who, as you might guess, is the daughter of our very own Jeremy Ben-Ami. You will hear more about Jeremy in the course of the evening, but I would be remiss if I did not take my time at the podium to express my deep admiration for Jeremy and to say how grateful we all are for Jeremy's leadership in conceiving the idea of J Street, in implementing the idea, and then of carrying us forward through these 10 years. So we'll talk a lot this evening about our challenges, but we also want to remember that this is a celebration of 10 years and a celebration of Jeremy. Tonight caps our 7th national conference with well over 3,000 people attending over the past 3 days. It has been another successful testament to the strength of the pro-Israel, pro-peace movement, and to the continuing appetite in our community for a powerful advocacy voice to represent our values. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, but especially to thank the many members of Congress and the members of the Knesset who are in the audience and who were with us earlier in the conference. As most of you know, on this main podium today, we heard from Senators Ben Cardin, Bernie Sanders, and Brian Schatz. And we will hear later from Senator Dick Durbin, another one of the champions of a two-state solution. Now more than ever, we are grateful for the leadership and the partnership that the members of Congress and the member of Knesset give to J Street. This organization was created for good and bad times, and all of you know that we are in bad times, especially for those American Jews who believe, as we do, that Israel can only exist as a democratic home for the Jewish people if there is a two-state solution. We face growing challenges to that belief, and I think we are going to enter a period in which we are going to find that more and more people desert the notion of two states. We already see the Netanyahu administration paling away the last vestige of pretense that it is for two states, refusing to say that it is for two states, and moving further and further in the direction of actual annexation, most of all of the West Bank. And we see in the United States the Trump administration saying it would only be for two states if both sides were for it, and many members of Congress now as well deserting two states. So we face on the right a growing attempt to say that annexation is okay and that we can live with one state. But I think we're also going to start seeing that from two other critical players here. First, in the Palestinians, who I think are coming to lose hope for a two-state solution and therefore are beginning to advocate, and in my view are likely to increase their advocacy for one state in which, as we were told this afternoon, everyone will have equal political rights in the one state. And in the United States, I think we're going to see a continued growth of the BDS movement and of a more general movement, again, for one state. And I think we will find ourselves in a position where our views are attacked from the right and from the left, and we need to remind ourselves that we really have no choice. There is no alternative to a two-state solution which allows Israel to live as a democratic state. And as unpleasant as it's going to be feeling squeezed from both directions, we need to continue to hold to that position. I think the moment now does not look bright and hopeful, but I think we need to remember how far we have come over these 10 years and to take confidence in the fact that over the next 10 years we will continue to make progress towards a two-state solution. So again, let me welcome you, enjoy the evening, and celebrate.